Hello and welcome to Oakwell for tonight's second division fixture between Barnsley and the current league leaders Middlesbrough. Barnsley revert to the side that lost at Middlesbrough a week ago, and the lineup is as follows: Butler in goal, Robinson at 2, Archdeacon 3, Fleming 4, Smith 5, Taggart 6, O'Connell 7, Redfern 8, Williams 9, Curry 10, Rammell 11, and the substitutes are Andy Saville and Wayne Bullymore. Middlesbrough take the field with the following lineup: Pears in goal, Parkinson at 2, Phillips 3, Mowbray 4, Kernaghan 5, Mustoe 6, Slavin 7, Proctor 8, Wilkinson 9, Ripley 10, Hendry 11, and the two Borough substitutes are Pollock and Fleming. Tonight's referee will be Mr. M.D. Reid of Birmingham. Mr. Reid checks with his linesman, checks with his watch, and we're all ready down here for the start of this fixture. It's Barnsley to kick off, and they're going to attack the Cop end with maybe 500 Middlesbrough fans in, and it's Gary Fleming, just recalled to the Northern Ireland international team, getting the ball back to Lee Butler. Long kick by Butler, and Rammell gets the ball down, leaves it for Redfern, wide to Robinson, but it's beaten away by Kernaghan and cleared by Phillips. Hendry knocks it on and finds Wilkinson, who brings in Parkinson, turns inside, and long ball down, but O'Connell wins it to Curry. O'Connell battling away there with Ripley. And now it's Robinson on the ball, fires it long. Rammell tries to win it. Free kick there to Barnsley. Foul by Mustoe on O'Connell. And so Neil Redfern to take the first free kick of the evening. Barnsley send up the two big centre halves in Jerry Taggart and Mark Smith. And Redfern, it's a long ball, and it's headed by Rammell, but Pears is able to collect, and he throws the ball out early to Hendry in a bit of room. John Hendry down the line, and Slavin's making a lot of room, but good covering there by Owen Archdeacon, and he gets the ball back to Lee Butler. And it's Butler kicking downfield, but that's a poor one. And Gary Parkinson, he keeps the ball in and knocks it down the line to Hendry, but strong challenge by Archdeacon. Throw into Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough in there, unaccustomed blue, usually playing in red and white, and Taggart wins that aerial battle and finds Redfern. Redfern tight on Redfern there, and the ball out for a throw in, which Parkinson will take. He throws it down the line. It's headed into touch. And it's Slavin. Foot in there by Williams, and good play by Rammell, but he loses out, and Proctor is able to knock it back, but a good break there by Andy Rammell. It's thrown out again by Pears, and Phillips gets it down to Ripley, turning on Robinson and goes past Robinson. Good strong run this by Stuart Ripley. Cross comes in, and it's a good one, and a goal kick given, with Wilkinson and Hendry arriving at the far post. Barnsley stretched there. Good crossing by Stuart Ripley, but neither Wilkinson nor Hendry could get a clean header on, and the ball goes out for a goal kick. A long kick by Butler, and Rammell actually wins it, but he and Curry still got to get the understanding together. And Fleming's there, and he knocks it downfield, but Kernaghan wins it and plays it to Mustoe, who brings in Phillips just inside his own half, chips it downfield long. Smith gets it away, but Mustoe's in, finds Ripley wide into Proctor, but Williams gets it, knocks it over the top of Kernaghan, but Kernaghan's favourite, although Curry chasing him down. And Kernaghan finds Pears, who quickly bowls the ball out to Parkinson. But Taggart wins that and finds Rammell, who brings it in. But a poor ball. But it breaks forward, and there's half a chance there for O'Connell. But Phillips read the situation well and got behind the goal and got it back to Pears. Takes the return from Pears and crosses the halfway line before he's shut down. And gets it back from Proctor. But Fleming slices his clearance, and that will be a throw into Middlesbrough. It's fired forward, but Archdeacon gets it away, but well covered by Kernaghan, and a good header there to Phillips. And Phillips attacking forward. Henry in a bit of space there. Williams is in well, but Proctor spreads it, and Parkinson again brings in Henry. Taggart across well. Throw into Borough. And Parkinson lining up the throw in. There it goes. And Taggart wins it. Williams hooks it away, but it's not well cleared. But Robinson gets it away. Phillips scuttling across to pick this up. And he allows it in the end to run out for a throw in. And Smith gets that ball away. And Slavin and Ripley try to come forward, but Fleming gets it. But O'Connell beaten off the ball by Proctor. And this time it's O'Connell's turn to be fouling. And Proctor wins the free kick. And he spreads it, but it's a poor one, and Williams is able to pick it up. And he gets Redfern in. And a good ball by Redfern. Brings in Robinson. Robinson attacking the fullback. Deep cross. Headed clear, but it comes to Redfern. Tries a shot. And in the end, it comes to Parkinson. And with Gareth Williams laid injured inside the centre circle, Stephen Pears kicks the ball out so that Gareth Williams can get attention. Looks like an injured ankle. Gareth Williams seems to have recovered from that injury. Referee doesn't like the speed at which Owen Archdeacon took that throw in, and so he makes them do it again, and he repeats the dosage by giving the ball back in the customary tradition back to the opposing side. And now it's Kernaghan on the ball, and he, under a little bit of pressure, slices his kick into touch. Robinson. Rammell gets a good header. Kernaghan forward by O'Connell. Curry gets there, can only save the goal kick at the expense of a throw-in. Phillips to take. And it's played in, and the goalkeeper just manages to keep that from going for a corner. Poor back pass there by Mustoe, and it's a throw-in for Barnsley. Williams, long throw expert, goes across, seems to have recovered from his injury to take the throw-in. And Barnsley push Taggart and Smith in. And it's a long one, but it's won by Wilkinson. Comes back to Williams, cleared by Phillips. And Redfern pushes it down the line. And the ball beats Robinson and goes out for a goal kick. It's quickly taken, and Phillips knocks the ball back to Pears. Noticeable that Pears does like to throw the ball out, but this time looks that he's going to have to use the foot, and his right foot kick isn't a bad one. And Wilkinson's up and he uses the arm, and it's a free kick to Barnsley. Wilkinson with his left arm heavily strapped, and Archdeacon will take the kick, looking for Rammell, but Phillips won up, but good header by Redfern, finds Robinson, and he gets the cross in, but finds its way through to Pears, who throws it quickly out to Phillips, to Parkinson should I say, finds Henry, but got challenge and takes it from the wrong position, and so it'll be another throw-in when Mr. Reid gets it into the correct position. And the ball is with Williams, battles, tries to get it down the line. Good challenge by Rammell on Parkinson, but it's a throw into Borough. A lot of midfield play so far, not much goal mouth action. And Parkinson again, and he finds Proctor. Now there's a chance for Borough to move forward. Phillips wide to Ripley. Ripley looking to take on both Robinson and O'Connell, but over-elaborates, throw in. Ripley just come back into the side after both suspension and injury, as the ball comes down the field and it breaks to Slavin. Inside the box, his shot deflects off Smith. Wilkinson keeps it in and finds Ripley in space. Looks for the cross, deep one. Headed back by Mustoe, but Archdeacon brings it away and fires it long downfield. But Mowbray, subject to transfer talk by Celtic, is in hard, and Parkinson knocks it forward. Headed away by Archdeacon, and Redfern, under a challenge by Mustoe, wins the free kick. Tony Mowbray, the Middlesbrough captain, speculation that this could be his last game, as Celtic are known to be interested in signing him. But this time it's his centre-half partner, Kernigan, who gets it away, but Borough pick it up again, but Redfern can't find Williams, and it's a throw-in. Parkinson looking to throw it down the line, and it's headed on, and Slavin has it, but Redfern gets it away. Rammell shutting down Mowbray. Throw in to Borough. Parkinson seeing an awful lot of the ball in this opening quarter, but it's Redfern again, and again his pass goes astray, and it's down the line from Ripley to Slavin, and he pushes it back, but O'Connell gets in the way, and the referee says that that's a handball against Brendan O'Connell, so there's danger now for Barnsley, and the cross comes in, and Smith gets it away to Robinson. He chips it forward. It's kept in play well by Phillips, and his long cross is met by Taggart, but Proctor gets it back in, and Barnsley beginning to be pushed back, but a good challenge by Archdeacon, finds Williams. Williams turns well, plays it forward for Curry. Good flick layoff by Curry to O'Connell, and poor ball by O'Connell, but Smith picks it up, and O'Connell again loses it, but this time foul by Mustoe. Free kick to Barnsley. Good play there by Barnsley out of defence, but the final pass by Brendan O'Connell, very short in fact, and the referee, Mr. Reid, having a strong word with Bernie Slavin, the Republic of Ireland international. Didn't see what he is accused of, but some incident. The ball's in the area and headed by Taggart. Good save there by Pears. Jerry Taggart got in a header on target, and Stephen Pears had to be quick to get across to his left, make the catch. And his kick is poorly played there by Robinson, but David Curry back helping out and giving back to his keeper. Barnsley's home record this season doesn't make very good reading, with only 3 wins and 9 points from 8 home games so far. And it's Borough again coming forward, and it's Phillips to Mustoe, and now it's Wilkinson, and he brings in Ripley, headed clear by Taggart, and Williams will win this, and he plays it wide for Rammell, but Mowbray across, doing what he's good at, defending, and he finds Pears, rolls it out to Phillips, and across to Kernaghan. Kernaghan so nearly joined Barnsley in the close season, decided to stick with Borough, and he's first choice centre half as the ball comes forward, but Redfern doing well to play the ball back to Butler. And Butler's long kick looking for Curry, but Kernaghan wins it, and Phillips has a easy job of pushing it back to his keeper. Pears again kicking, ball dropping, and Wilkinson gets a header on, and it goes to Hendry, who loses out to Archdeacon. Throw into Barnsley, and Archdeacon throws it down the line. Mowbray gets it away. Redfern gets it back, and Mowbray heads it. Not a good one, but Kernaghan gets across, covers well, Kernaghan, but a poor back pass, and O'Connell. But that's not a good ball by Brendan O'Connell. Gave David Curry far too much to do. And Tony Mowbray, glad of the chance to be able to get back and concede the game's first corner. But a good chance, that poor play by Kernaghan. And Barnsley so nearly cashed in. As it is Redfern to take the corner. It comes over, it's cleared by Mowbray. Archdeacon wide to Redfern, good deep ball in, it's headed away, and it comes to Robinson. He dinks it back in, the ball skidding across the face, comes to Redfern, good ball in, should be cleared, and is, and Redfern in again, but it's cleared away. Smith, Archdeacon pumps it back in, headed on by O'Connell, headed away by Kernaghan, and Barnsley exerting the pressure now, and it's Robinson, and he tries to go round Phillips, but Phillips does extremely well to take that ball very cleanly, and Borough come away with it, but throw into Barnsley. Borough thought they should have had a free kick. It'll be a throw in, and Robinson takes, but Redfern knocks it in, and Kernaghan happy to hook it away, holds his head, but this will be a throw into Barnsley, and I would imagine that Gareth Williams will go across to take it. First bit of sustained Barnsley pressure, just over the quarter of an hour gone, and Williams, long throw in, flicked on by Taggart, headed away by Mowbray, corner to Barnsley. Archdeacon from his left back spot goes across to take it. Looking for the in-swinger. In it comes, deep one, and Mowbray again wins it. It's headed back in, and it flicks off a central defender, I think Kernaghan, and Pears happy to catch that, clutch onto it. The pressure now brought to an end as Borough push and clear their lines. And Kernaghan's kick eludes both Taggart and Wilkinson. It's flicked on by Hendry, but Fleming turns. But a bit slow, Fleming, but it comes to Williams, who finds Redfern, but Archdeacon able to mop up the danger and find Butler. Long kick by Butler. The push there by Curry on Kernaghan. An obvious one with the referee no more than 2 or 3 yards away. And it's a free kick to Middlesbrough. Quickly taken, and Parkinson knocks it down the line for Ripley, who's changed places with Hendry, but again Archdeacon gets the better of him. The ball's in, and Proctor finds Kernaghan. who lets it run to Phillips, wide to Hendry. Hendry turning, but Robinson in strongly. Hendry to Slaven, back to Hendry. Wilkinson. And now it's Parkinson in a bit of room. Wide to Ripley. Cross comes in, headed away by Taggart. Williams gets a foot on it, and again, and Curry in a bit of space now, going forward, attacking Kernaghan, into the box, gets a shot across face, and just passed. But that's David Curry in his best position, in a bit of room, able to get the ball down and run at defenders. And that's probably the nearest Barnsley have come to a goal so far. Pears takes the kick, and it's won by Wilkinson. Proctor to Parkinson. And Hendry, but O'Connell wins it. Couldn't find Williams, and out for a throw-in. And Parkinson to Proctor. Headed clear by Smith. Knocked on its way by Williams. But Mowbray again in solidly. No chances taken. Throw into Barnsley. And a long throw in finds O'Connell. Back to Archdeacon. Chips it down looking for Redfern, but Mowbray again head and shoulders above Redfern. Heads clear. Throw into Barnsley. As Barnsley again begin to build the pressure. It looks like he's going to aim for Taggart or Smith, and that is a long throw, and it's headed away. Headed back by Williams, headed away by Wilkinson. Gives Parkinson the chance to clear, but Archdeacon knocks the ball back in, but that isn't to anybody. And only trouble the ball boy, and it's a goal kick. And it's Pears kicking downfield. Taggart and Wilkinson battling. In the end it'll be Fleming, who along with Jerry Taggart are in the Northern Ireland squad for next Wednesday's international. And he will take this long downfield. Curry and Kernaghan, and it's Kernaghan who wins it, and good play of play there by the centre half. Saw that there were no Barnsley men behind him and guided it forward. Phillips in trouble by O'Connell. Does well enough to win it, gets it back to Kernaghan, and Kernaghan kicks clear, but it's Burrow with Proctor to Wilkinson, and good ball by Wilkinson, brings in Parkinson, but Parkinson showed too much of it to Williams, and Barnsley win the throw-in. Gareth Williams just establishing himself in the side after an injury, after his transfer from Aston Villa, and now it's Archdeacon getting the cross in, cleared away by Kernaghan, and good play by Slaven, but Fleming is able to clear up and find Butler. Butler has had more back passes to deal with than any other tonight, and a long ball, and Curry wins it and finds Rammell, and Rammell leaves it for Redfern to Robinson. Chip comes in and Rammell's up, and the keeper judged to have been fouled. And it's a free kick to Middlesbrough, and it's taken by Pears to Parkinson. Long ball headed by Taggart, and again Wilkinson fouling Taggart, and this time I think the referee a little fed up with Wilkinson's persistent fouling. I think that's all. They're not bad fouls, but It is the number of them mounting up that is the cause for the referee's concern. Having a quiet word with him, I think if it goes on any more, then I think Wilkinson will be in trouble. And it'll be Archdeacon to take. And he kicks it long. And Rammell wins it. Headed clear by Mowbray. But Robinson gets it back to Rammell. Good turn inside by Rammell. Chip comes in looking for Williams, who gets the ball goalward bound, but with not enough power or penetration. And ball down. And this time Curry fouling Mowbray. Free kick to Middlesbrough. And it's down. And it's Ripley. Ripley trying to turn Archdeacon. Creates a little bit of space, then tries to take on Redfern. Redfern concedes a throw in, so it'll be Ripley to take. He throws it to Slavin, but Slavin fouling Taggart. And it's a free kick to Barnsley, and quickly taken. Over 25 minutes played, no score down here at Oakwell. Ball in, it's headed clear. Robinson gets it back in, but headed clear again, but Robinson again, and it's not wide. And cleared, and Redfern trying to get Rammell going. Gets the ball down. Wide to Robinson. Robinson inside to Curry. Curry turning. Beats one man. But Borough shutting him down with a good ball. Fleming made a good run there. And Gary Fleming going forward. Redfern. Deep ball comes in. Comes off O'Connell. And Mowbray's able to clear. Bring to Ripley. Good ball by Ripley. To Parkinson. Inside to Slavin. Proctor, and poor ball by Proctor behind Phillips and out for a throw into Barnsley. That's probably indicative of the game so far. Too many unenforced errors as both sides batten down the hatches. And a long throw by Robinson, but it's cleared by Kernaghan. Throw in again to Barnsley. Robinson to take. Down, headed on by Rammell, a good powerful header, but it's cleared by Borough, and again it's Borough who come away with it, and Hendry, and this time he goes past Robinson and he's got space down that line. Faced now by Redford and Smith, and he cannons it off them to win Borough's first corner. First time that John Hendry has been able to get past a defender tonight, attacking winger. And the corner quickly taken, and Phillips with the cross. And this time, as Butler came, challenged by three Borough attackers, and Mr. Reid penalises any one of the three. Butler's out. Long kick by Butler. Won by Rammell, and it breaks to Williams, and he plays it to Redfern, turning midway inside the Middlesbrough half, and he fires it wide for Robinson. Well taken by Robinson. He plays it wide but doesn't have the legs, but Rammell wins it back, but only can play it to Kernaghan. But Robinson's in again and wins it off Phillips. Good crossing. Curry gets just the merest of touches, probably should have got more, and the ball lands in Pears's hands with O'Connell on it, and as the throw-in comes away, it's Williams who wins it and is bundled to the ground by Parkinson. So there's more danger here for Borough as Barnsley push on. We have Barnsley's twin free kick experts, Archdeacon and Redfern on the ball, and it's Redfern who dinks it in, and Rammel gets it, but the referee and linesman in unison. And Slavin wins it, and a free kick to Barnsley, and a bit lucky there. I thought Taggart slipped, but the referee says that Wilkinson pulled him to the ground. Taggart definitely handled the ball, and Barnsley win the free kick. Now it's with Robinson, chips it forward, Rammel on the run, but Pears right out on that far side, collects, and a good long throw to Parkinson, changes the angle that Borough go forward at, and Taggart wins it. Good strong challenge by Proctor, back in the side, and this time it's Barnsley feel that they are aggrieved, as Archdeacon's ball seemed to come off a Borough man, but goes in for a Borough throw. Smith clears, headed up by Mowbray, flicked on, linesman's flag up, offside. Archdeacon gets it back to his keeper. A tight first half, and breaks to Redfern. Robinson's in well, Smith chips it forward, but Mowbray away, and Mustoe leaves it for Mowbray, and Parkinson has to be aware as Barnsley try and close him down, but he finds Kernaghan, and Kernaghan has a lot of room in front of him and plays it to Phillips, who again has plenty of room forward, and he finds Slavin, but Barnsley get it away, and Curry, time to turn and bring in Rammel, and Rammel with a great chance, and Rammel scores! A great finish by Andy Rammel. David Curry played him in, and Andy Rammel drew Stephen Pears, went round him, and from an acute angle slotted the ball across the face of the goalkeeper. And so, after 34 minutes, it's Barnsley who take the lead. Andy Rammel, the scorer. Barnsley 1, Middlesbrough 0. And Middlesbrough kick off, headed by Wilkinson, but Williams, not a good ball, and Archdeacon can't do anything but steer it into touch. Proctor to take. Down looking for Wilkinson. And Barnsley get it away. And breaks loose, but Mustoe again wins it. And finds Kernaghan. Good challenge by Robinson, and played there by Redfern, and Curry in space running at the goal. Turns inside one man, and Kernaghan didn't like that incident, but the linesman deemed that he'd fouled David Curry, and Kernaghan really annoyed with that, upset with that, and so is Proctor. Proctor going to the referee for a word. The linesman adamant that it was a free kick. And so Barnsley have but it was danger again there for Bury as Curry found space, and it's Archdeacon to take. And he chips it in, and another goal, and it's Jerry Taggart who scores, and Borough will be more upset. Jerry Taggart come in at the near post, and it's raining goals here at Oakwell. Barnsley 2, Middlesbrough 0. The free kick just drifted in at the near post, and Jerry Taggart attacked it. Borough stood and waited, and it's Barnsley who now go 2 goals up. And Borough kick off again, and it's 2 in 2 minutes. Long ball downfield, and Butler collects. Taggart's 3rd goal of the season. Long kick by Butler, headed clear by Kernaghan, and it's Hendry coming forward, and Barnsley backing numbers. They get the ball away, but only to Ripley. Ripley, cross comes in. Robinson heads clear. But that'll fall to Phillips, who finds Slavin. Slavin turns inside. Turns again to Phillips. Barnsley appealing for offside. And Hendry can do no more, though, than guide it for a goal kick to Barnsley. (2-0) to Barnsley. Game exploded into life, and it's Butler. Mowbray wins it. Fleming knocks it back. Cleared by Parkinson, but it comes to O'Connell. Throw into Barnsley. Williams to take. Throws it to Curry. Curry turns. Curry going forward again. Still going forward, and it comes to Rammell. Ball breaks, and still in there, and Rammell a real scramble. Comes to Williams. Williams tries to go forward, comes to Archdeacon, and his cross is blocked away, and Borough again clear the lines, but Curry causing havoc there in the Borough defence. Now it's Ripley making quick inroads into Barnsley. Game opening up, and a long ball out to Slavin, who knocks it back to Mustoe. Wide again to Slavin. And back to Phillips. Cross comes in, looking for Wilkinson, who wins it. It comes to Mustoe, fires in the shot, offside flag up, but Butler's down and collects. And it's a long kick. And Phillips on the ball. And he plays it to Parkinson. Wide to Ripley. And foul there heavily by Archdeacon on Ripley. Mr. Reid having a quiet word. And so it's taken by Parkinson to Slavin to Proctor. And wide to Ripley. Good ball into Hendry. Turns. Strong challenge, but Henry still has it. Cross comes in, is headed on. Linesman's flags up for offside. Referee sees him. Free kick to Barnsley. And it will be Butler to take. And Butler's kick comes off Mowbray. Kernaghan to Parkinson, forward to Ripley, but Archdeacon again showing class. Not a good ball though forward by Fleming, and not a good clearance by Mowbray. But Phillips does enough, and Pears finds Kernaghan. And Kernaghan fires it down. Headed clear by Taggart, and away by Redfern. And helped on by O'Connell to Robinson. Rammell stood the challenge well. Forward by Redfern, looking for O'Connell, but it's cut out by Mustoe. Proctor. Wide for Parkinson. To Ripley, and back to Parkinson, but Taggart has the time. And again he's on the ball and fires it forward, but it's not a good one. And Kernaghan this time has the time and plays it to Phillips. And Phillips forward for Wilkinson. But good challenge by Williams. And again, Gareth Williams though. But not a good ball, and it breaks now for Mustoe. Into Wilkinson. To Proctor. Phillips lines up the cross. And it's headed clear, and again it's Wilkinson fouling. Wilkinson fouling Taggart, and it will be a free kick to Barnsley. But it's John Hendry who's down injured, and the Borough trainer on to give treatment. And John Henry recovers after a lengthy piece of treatment, and Barnsley are able to take the free kick. And now Butler clears. Long one looking for Curry, but it's even too long for Curry, and it goes all the way through to Stephen Pears, the Borough keeper. And Pears kicks, and that's going to land for Ripley, and he heads, but not a good one, and Archdeacon knocks it forward, asking Rammell to make the run, but it's too far for the willing Rammell, and Mowbray gives it to Pears. Long ball. This time Wilkinson wins it, but Redfern clears, but it only falls for Phillips. But Barnsley are able to win it back, and it'll be a throw into Robinson. And he throws it in. Curry gets a knock on, but Proctor wins it, but Rammell fouls Proctor. Throw into Middlesbrough. Free kick to Middlesbrough. Fired across, looking for Wilkinson, who wins it. Fleming is happy to hoik it away, but it'll be Parkinson to take the throw in, and he throws it down to Ripley, who's spending an awful lot of his time now on this wing. And now it's a throw in again to Middlesbrough. Parkinson takes it again, finds Hendry, and it's a corner to Borough. Off Robinson, and it's Ripley to take. Stuart Ripley back in the side, and he crosses, and Mowbray wins it, but Fleming across well and clears, and nobody really to aim at, and so his clearance was mainly to get some distance down the line, and he did so. Thrown in, and it comes to Slavin, to Musto, to Proctor, and Proctor crosses again, but that should be Butler's, and is. And the game enters its final minute of the half. There'll be some injury time, a couple of lengthy delays, and a long kick again, and it comes to Curry. Curry gets a shot in, didn't quite catch it cleanly, and Pears is able to tumble over and catch it. Relieved, I think, that Curry didn't quite get a clean contact, but Barnsley again going through the heart of this Borough defence, and now there's danger at the other end as the ball breaks to Ripley, and he cannons off Fleming. Another corner to Borough, but that was poor execution really by Ripley. He had time and space to get in a good cross, but the corner taken very quickly, and good turn by Hendry, but it's Williams who's under him, and Borough win another corner. Ripley to take again. Corner comes in, headed away by Smith, falls and cleared away, and in fact a goal kick given. Shot driven in by Kernaghan, and I think it's Slavin who got the touch on and actually deflected it over the top of the crossbar. Whether Butler would have saved that, we will never know. But in the end, it goes out for a goal kick to Barnsley. And as the kick is taken, the referee's whistle goes, and the half-time score here at Oakwell is Barnsley 2, Middlesbrough 0. 2 goals in 2 minutes from Jerry Taggart and Andy Rammell separate the teams. The teams line up for the second half. Neither manager have made a change, and it's now Borough attacking the end where their supporters are on the Spine Cop. Mr. Reid blows his whistle, and away we go. And Pears getting his early touch, as is the usual custom these days. And a long kick downfield, which Smith heads away, headed back in by Proctor. Smith again gets it away, and Phillips fly hacks it forward, but Archdeacon, Curry beaten by Mowbray. It's knocked forward, but Rammell gets it away, Taggart gets it away, and Borough through Phillips pumps it forward over everybody and through to Butler. Long kick. Redfern brings it, Rammell brings it down. O'Connell turning but losing out again. Good play by Taggart, and he goes forward. Jerry Taggart going forward, but strong challenge by Mowbray, but comes off Hendry. Curry knocks it, but fouling Proctor. Free kick to Middlesbrough, quickly taken, and it's with Pears, and Pears forward. Wilkinson wins it, but it's cleared by Fleming. Kernaghan fires it wide and kept in by Ripley, and he cuts inside. Robinson gets a good deep crossing, headed down by Wilkinson, but it's Butler who's out and collects. And so it's Borough going forward with more purpose at the start of this second half. Barnsley leading by 2-0, and there Mowbray has a free header, and Smith gets it away, but it's cleared forward by Kernaghan, making the Barnsley defence turn, and it comes to Hendry, and forward to Slavin, who was in with a chance. Good save by Butler, but the referee's whistle goes, the linesman's flag is up, and it will be offside against Bernie Slavin, and it will be a free kick to Barnsley, which is quickly taken. But the danger signs there for Barnsley. The game not over. Long ball, and Rammell gets ahead to it. It's hacked away by Kernaghan, and Phillips gets it down the line. Fleming across though, and clearing at the expense of a throw-in. Borough pushing forward, pushing on as they must do, and as a top of the table side must do. They've got to try and get something out of this game now. Anything will do. And a good cross in by Ripley, and it's won by Wilkinson. Proctor gets the shot in, deflects off a Barnsley defender. Corner to Middlesbrough. Ripley to taking them from either side, Stuart Ripley, and in it goes. Mowbray forward, goes across the area, and Mowbray fouling Mark Smith, the two captains together, and Alan Kernaghan having words. Didn't really affect Alan Kernaghan, that got involved in something that he shouldn't have, and so the referee giving him a strong lecture for spoke out of turn. He's very fortunate not to go in the book, and so it will be a goal kick, a free kick, which Lee Butler will take. Butler settling in to the Barnsley team this season. Ball forward, headed on by Curry. Kernaghan wins it, but it breaks to Redfern. Redfern going forward, tries to bring in O'Connell. Ball rebounds to Archdeacon, chips it down, but Mowbray's across, but it comes to Williams, forward to Rammell. Rammell turns well. Oh, tries to play in Curry, deflects away, and Kernaghan is able to clear, but good header by Taggart. Archdeacon knocks it forward, and Rammell turns. Cross comes in, cleared by Phillips. Breaks to Williams on the edge of the box, to Redfern, to Curry on the edge of the box, and in the end it's Mustoe in to find Pears, as Barnsley, settling into their game this half, caused Borough problems. Long kick again by Pears. Taggart got a critical header on that, and it's Archdeacon who brings it forward down that line, but he's actually split the two Barnsley forwards and finds Tony Mowbray, who finds Stephen Pears. And Pears kicking downfield. And it breaks to Mustoe, who finds Ripley. Ripley turning inside, chased by O'Connell, and he leaves it to Parkinson, to Phillips. Not a good ball, and it's Smith who wins it. Tries to get it forward, but Kernaghan, and a superb pass wide from Kernaghan. And it cannons off Archdeacon and Ripley, and the linesman gives a throw-in to Barnsley. Williams to take. I think the referee will have a quiet word with Stuart Ripley, because he did have a strong word with the linesman. And play is now with Stephen Pears, and he kicks downfield. And it's headed on, and handball again against Slavin. Barnsley reacted well. Well, Jerry Taggart reacted very well, and the danger was already cleared, but the referee's whistle had gone, and so free kick given, and Butler clears his lines. Rammell and Kernaghan tangle, and it's cleared down, looking for Ripley. Ripley turning Smith. Good challenge by Smith. And to Robinson, to Curry. Curry turns well to O'Connell. O'Connell turning, finds Redfern, and he spreads it wide to Archdeacon. Archdeacon is held up, and he finds Williams, and back to Taggart. Chips it forward, but that's not a good ball by Taggart. And Middlesbrough clear their lines, but Redfern wins it, finds Rammell, but Rammell stood offside. And it's a free kick to Middlesbrough. And it's a good throw by Pears to Phillips, and forward to Ripley. Ripley to Kernaghan. And ball forward, and nobody really knew where that was, but Owen Archdeacon won it. And he fires it long, looking for Curry. Mowbray there, and doesn't quite get enough on it. Jesse does, and Pears is out and takes it cleanly. Stephen Pears kicks long downfield, and Mowbray, and there's a break on, and Smith gets a good challenge in, and Fleming clears. There was danger there for Barnsley, and the ball flicked on by Rammell, but it's won by Kernaghan. And Ripley going inside, but Smith again. It breaks across the Barnsley goal, and it's Fleming this time. And a good ball to Williams, who made the run. Williams down the line looking for Curry, and Curry with Mowbray in attention, and Mowbray does everything and gets the ball back. He's under severe pressure, but cool enough to play it out, and it's Mustoe to Phillips. Jimmy Phillips clearing, but Smith should win that, and heads into midfield. It comes to Mustoe, but he's fouled by Redfern. Just had his ankles tapped, and so it'll be a free kick to Middlesbrough. The referee says we'll have the trainer on, and so Robbie Mustoe will receive treatment. Mustoe recovers from an ankle injury, and it'll be a free kick, Kernaghan to take, and he plays it forward. The linesman's flag is up. Barnsley pushing out, and it will be a free kick, which Gary Fleming will take, and he knocks it back to Lee Butler. Butler's kick sliced a bit, but Rammell battling for it, and is fouled this time by Phillips, and that'll be a free kick to Barnsley. And Barnsley pushing forward. Not push the big men forward this time. Smith coming to take it, and he chips it forward. Rammell, though, judged to be fouling Mowbray, and so it's a free kick to Middlesbrough. The referee not allowing much contact with the ball in the air, and the forwards being penalised most of the time. Borough, both the substitutes stripping off. And Barnsley caught offside, Andy Rammell offside on the far side, and it's Phillips playing it forward, looking for Wilkinson. He gets the header on. Fleming clears. And there's a big chance here, and a goal! Slavin gets them back in. A poor back pass there by Gary Fleming. Wilkinson got a toe poke on it, and 56 minutes on the clock. And Bernie Slavin gets the goal that changes the complexion of this match. The score, Barnsley 2, Middlesbrough 1, and we've got a real match on our hands now as the top of the table side come back into the game. It was a poor ball forward. Fleming could have left it for Butland. When he turned, he didn't hit it hard enough. Wilkinson got a foot to it, and it broke. And a free kick given. The players have not heard it. They have now. It'll be a free kick to Barnsley. They've gone 50 yards there, Ripley and Redfern and O'Connell, but it'll be a free kick to Barnsley. We only get the ball back. And the game now opens up. 2-1 the score. And it'll be Redfern. Chips it in. It's cleared easily. Knocked back in by Archdeacon. Headed clear by Wilkinson, and hammered clear by Phillips. Archdeacon, and wins the throw in. A bit fortunate there, Owen Archdeacon showed a bit of too much of the ball, but wins the throw in, gets the ball back. And it's kicked clear by Butler. Knocked on by Rammell, but Borough boosted by the goal, but Fleming gets that clear. And Kernaghan pushing Curry. That's a free kick to Barnsley, an obvious push there by Alan Kernaghan. Free kick midway inside the Borough half. This time Taggart and Smith go forward. And it's chipped in, offside flag up. I think against Andy Rammell at the far post. And so it's free kick to Borough. Borough fans getting behind their side now. And Pears clears his lines. It's headed down. Williams is the first to react to Taggart, and he fires it wide, and a good ball. Oh, thought that was a good ball for Rammell, but it was just in front of him and out for a throw in. Rammell clear run down the left if he'd have got to that ball. It's thrown away, and it's O'Connell on the ball. He plays it wide to Robinson, not a lot on. He dinks it forward. Curry brings it down. Redfern gets it across field. Rammell, not a good ball by Andy Rammell, and a throw in to Middlesbrough. One can sense an increase in the Middlesbrough tempo. That goal brought them back into the game. And it's thrown down the line, skims off Taggart's head, and Smith pushes it into touch. Borough fighting to keep their top of the table spot. And it's down, and it's with Hendry. He throws it to Parkinson, and a corner. And an interesting corner count shows that Borough have actually had 6 to Barnsley's 2, and Barnsley bring all their men behind the ball into their own penalty area, so Borough are able to throw as many forward as they can. Ball comes in, but Butler catches comfortably. And he looks for the kick. and instead he throws it to Robinson, and it's very tight. And this time he kicks long, and it comes off Curry. O'Connell tries to get Rammel in, but Kernaghan gets it away, but only to Redfern. Redfern to Robinson. Robinson going forward, goes past Phillips. Cross comes in, Curry gets it down. Good turn by Curry, and again. But he's met by a wall, but it comes to O'Connell. Chips it in. Pears saves. And Pears early kick down. Met by Taggart. Over Williams. Parkinson wide to Hendry. Hendry skips past Archdeacon. And a free kick to Middlesbrough. Tony Mowbray made his way forward for this. And it'll be Gary Parkinson to take. And as he slips as he takes it, but I don't think it affected his distribution. But Robinson gets it away to O'Connell. O'Connell does well and plays it to Redfern. But a good challenge there by Proctor. And Barnsley have the throw-in. And it's Curry to Robinson. Dinks it forward, Robinson, but Kernaghan was always going to win that. Robinson wins it. And it comes off Redfern, throw into Middlesbrough. And back to Pears. Long kick by Pears again. And it comes off the defence, and Henry's in and can't finish. He got in behind the defence. A long kick again. And Rammel is beaten by Phillips, and a throw-in in the end to Borough. But Robinson does well. And is brought to the ground by Mustoe. Free kick to Barnsley. On the halfway line. Mark Smith to take. And he fires that looking for Andy Rammel. And Rammel got the flick on. And Curry shuts down Parkinson's back pass, but Parkinson turns and Fleming gets it away. Cleared by Parkinson, headed by Redfern, and in the end, Kernaghan knocks it forward, but Smith gets it back to his keeper. Butler clears. And Rammel gets a break of the ball and goes down the line. Kernaghan, though, does well. And Phillips will clear the ball as Ripley comes to him, but is beaten by Smith and brings in Archdeacon. Wide, but not a good ball. Fortunately, Parkinson couldn't keep it in, so it's a throw in to Barnsley. Far side. And it's Redfern. And he brings in Robinson. And Robinson foul by Slavin. Free kick to Barnsley. And Redfern looking to take it. Chips the ball in, but it's too deep this time, and Pears is able to collect. And Borough have got a lot of men going forward. Ball kicked, but Archdeacon wins it well. And Williams keeps it in and finds Curry in space. Running for goal, David Curry. And he's brought down by Mowbray. And that must be a booking. Yes, the referee's card is coming out. I think it will only be a yellow. It is a yellow one. But David Curry causing trouble for Middlesbrough, and Mowbray left with the only option really open to him once the ball had gone past him, and that was to bring David Curry down. So it's a free kick to Barnsley, and the two exponents, and Redfern drills it in. Oh, and Taggart just couldn't get there, but again it bounced inside the Middlesbrough 6-yard box, and it was only Barnsley players who were going to get to that ball apart from Pears, but a long ball forward, and the number 10 there, Stuart Ripley, caught offside, and a substitution to be made. And it's Middlesbrough who are going to make it, and Curtis Fleming is coming onto the field, and the man to make way for him is Gary Parkinson. And will it be a straight swap? I don't know. Fleming seems to be going into that area of the field anyway. Nobody's dropped back there, and Taggart will take the kick, and an offside flag, but I don't know who against. There seems to be an awful lot of blue shirts there, but the linesman flag is up, and so better take the kick. There's 17 minutes left, and a free kick there as Proctor put an arm across Neil Redfern, and so it'll be a free kick to Barnsley, and Archdeacon knocks the ball back to Lee Butler. Fleming seems to have just settled into the right back position, and it's a long kick there and a good chest down by Rammell, and O'Connell can't keep it in though, and so it's a throw in to Borough. And Phillips takes it. Smith wins it. Phillips again gets it out. Smith keeps the ball in, and again he gets it away. And Rammell can't find O'Connell. Throw in which Phillips will take. And he finds Mustoe, who fires it across, and Curtis to Mowbray, and back to Curtis. Fires it forward, and it goes through a long way on the floor, but Archdeacon gets in, but it's picked back up and chipped in, looking for Hendry, but Butler's favourite, and wins it. Butler. Not a good kick this time. It breaks to O'Connell, and he plays it wide to Robinson. Forward to Redfern, wide to O'Connell, in a bit of room, going forward, a lot of room now, taking his man out. Oh, and he's fouled by the number 14, Fleming. I think the referee will just have a quiet word with Curtis Fleming. Archdeacon took him on, beat him to the ball, and Fleming just brought him down. So there's danger here. Barnsley sending Taggart and Smith, and it's Archdeacon's kick met by Mowbray. Redfern wide to O'Connell. O'Connell turning, but is beaten by Phillips, and Phillips gets a good clearance in, comes off Ripley, fired across by Hendry, but Slavin can't catch it, and so Robinson will take. And it's thrown in by Robinson, looking for Rammell. Has to take it chest high. He's beaten off the ball, and it breaks to Wilkinson, to Kernaghan, to Fleming, and forward to Hendry, who dummies Archdeacon, gets himself a bit of space, looks to run at Owen Archdeacon, and he gets past him, gets a good ball in, and there's danger, and it's cleared off the line by Neil Redfern. An amazing clearance. That ball looked to be dropping in the corner of the goal, with Butler beaten. Fairly reminiscent of last week's winner by Wilkinson against Barnsley. But Redfern got back and cleared at the expense of a corner. Corner comes in, and it's dropped and cleared off the line, this time by Williams. but it's not cleared well. And the cross comes in, offside flag up. And it's a free kick to Barnsley. But the cross came in, Butler dropped it. And so Williams rescues Barnsley there on the goal line. Two midfield players, Williams and Redfern, inside the minute, save what is an equaliser. Ball into the Middlesbrough half, but it's Curry fouling, and so Borough have the free kick. They're pushing men forward. There's a great heap of players just outside the Barnsley penalty area. And Kernaghan takes. It's cleared by Taggart. And it's back to Kernaghan, who plays it wide. And played down the line by Fleming to Hendry. Good ball by Hendry, and Fleming on the overlap. But Archdeacon has too much for him, but the Barnsley don't clear it properly, and it's going to be another throw into Borough. Looks like Bullimore is getting ready to come on, but Barnsley clear through Curry, but only to the halfway line, and Kernaghan has it, fires it back in, and Borough caught well offside, and it's a free kick to Barnsley. Slavin caught offside. Smith to take the kick, and it looks like Wayne Bullimore is getting ready to come on. The tracksuit's off, apart from the jogging top, and the ball in the centre circle. Good play by Rammel, and he fires in a shot, but he can't beat Pears. But Pears holds the ball, kicks downfield, breaks, and Fleming gets it away. This time Smith heads clear, and it comes to Curry. Curry tries to beat Mowbray and probably got the foot to it, but it breaks to Fleming. Williams is able to block it down, and it's a throw into Middlesbrough. 10 minutes remaining, just over, and Taggart gets it away, and Curry nearly beats Mowbray, but Mowbray sends it back in. It's headed clear, and Williams on the ball can't do anything apart from kick it into touch, and so it's a throw in again to Borough, this time 20 yards clear nearer the goal, and it's thrown in looking for Williams, and Williams gets the touch on. Archdeacon gets a touch, and again he's in, but that's a throw in to Middlesbrough. Hendry takes and throws it to Fleming, gets it back from Fleming, gets the cross in, and a shot on the turn by Mustoe, and Butler has to be at his best to save. That ball got a long way across the face of goal, and it's Butler who clears, and it's headed back, and Smith wide to Robinson. Fired forward by Robinson, but that's far too far. Barnsley giving the ball away a lot too much now, and Borough are able to pile players forward. And it shot there by Ripley, and it wasn't too far over. Notice that Butler was out of his 6 yards off his line, and that nearly beat Butler. And it's Borough who are coming forward, and their fans who are making the noise as they try to get back into this game. 2-1 down. And Rammel turns well, and is sandwiched down by a combination of Kernaghan and Proctor. And that will be a free kick to Barnsley. And it'll be Redfern to take. And Redfern chips it forward, and it comes off Fleming, and Smith will let that run out for a throw into Barnsley. Williams going across to take. The referee saying, watching the clock. And it's Williams, long throw in, met by Mowbray. Williams wins it to Taggart, flicked in. Curry tries to get it, Mowbray hacks it away. Comes off Robinson and Redfern, but that's a bad ball by Redfern. And Hendry's away. And he fires in the shot, but Butler's down and saves at the second attempt. But that was again Barnsley at fault. They've conceded the first goal by bad defending, and they nearly conceded an equaliser. Kick there by, and it's flicked on, and Curry does well. David Curry still battling, but he can't bring in anybody, and Borough get it clear, and it's Ripley trying to get in Curtis, but the ball out. Throw into Barnsley. 7 minutes remaining. And Archdeacon to Taggart. And Taggart back to Butler. Butler's kick is a long one. And it's headed clear by Mowbray, but rammeled as well and nearly fetches in. But O'Connell battling well, but it's Mowbray again coming out. And O'Connell's taken a knock, but play goes on as Phillips fires it downfield. Headed clear by Taggart and helped on its way by Redfern, but Kernaghan wins it. Fires it wide for Ripley. With a Barnsley throw in. O'Connell trying to run off the injury, and it'll be Williams to take. He throws it into Curry. Curry is beaten, but Williams, and it comes off Curry, throw in, and Fleming in a hurry to take this. Barnsley falling behind the ball, and it's thrown to Kernaghan. And Kernaghan fires it in. Slavin will win it, knocks it on. Fleming gets it away. Mowbray charging in, plays it wide, and there's Ripley in acres of space. Cross comes in. And the ball breaks to Robinson, and he fires it downfield. Kernaghan turns, fires it back. It's headed on by Wilkinson. And Lee Butler having the presence of mind there, having gone out of the area, he brings the ball back into the area before kicking downfield. And that's a long ball, and rammeled as well, and he finds Robinson, and Robinson fouled there, but play allowed to go on. And he does well there, Mark Robinson, stands his ground and plays the ball back to Lee Butler. Butler, long kick downfield, and Curry fouling Kernaghan, and so that'll be another free kick to Borough, and they'll be able to throw the men forward. Tony Mowbray's gone forward as an outright attacker now. He's playing as an attacker, and a good ball there by Kernaghan to Phillips, who will be able to switch in the cross. Comes in, and it finds its way through, and a shot is blocked. The linesman's flag up, offside in the penalty area. Hendry's shot came in. Butler was able to parry it down, but it didn't matter. The linesman flag was raised. And it's a free kick to Barnsley. Borough playing just with three at the back. Tony Mowbray has gone forward as an auxiliary attacker as they push for this equaliser, but it's Barnsley through Rammel. Coming inside, deep cross looking for O'Connell. Linesman's flag is up, O'Connell offside. And Pears will take it. He plays it to Proctor and gets the return. 3.5 minutes remaining. And Taggart wins it, but he's fouling Wilkinson. And Proctor will take this. Midway inside the Barnsley half, centre field. Kernaghan again stays back. Chipped in, won by Taggart. O'Connell on their charge. And O'Connell wins it. And he goes forward. Still going forward, Brendan O'Connell. He's done, and he's still there. Oh! And a goal kick, the ball. But that was a tremendous run at this stage of the game from Brendan O'Connell. He ran it fully 80 yards with the ball. But it's Borough who have it again, and it's fired forward. And Hendry turns. And Ripley. And the ball breaks to Fleming. And that's out for a throw-in. Free kick in fact, to Borough. Still 2.5 minutes remaining, and the ball fired forward. Mowbray wins it, knocks it on, and the ball just goes straight through to Lee Butler, who claims it. And he kicks it, but Kernaghan knocks it back. But Robinson wins it. And he fires it through to Rammell in some space. Poor ball in though by Andy Rammell, and Mark Proctor's able to get it. And he gets it to Pears. And it's kicked long. Mowbray wins it. Smith should clear, and he does. Into the stand. Less than 2 minutes of normal time remaining. Quite a bit of injury time and time for the referee to add on. And it's thrown in. And Hendry turns his man, falls over the ball. Smith's in, Robinson's in. And Robinson hammers it away, but Kernaghan on his own is able to plant it back. There's danger, but the offside flag up. Linesman's flag up again for offside. Borough again don't like the decision, but it goes against them. And Lee Butler kicks, and David Curry's away. If he can get it down, and he gets it down. Men arriving, but he still has it, tries to break, and it comes through to Williams, who fires in a shot just wide. And that's the first shot really that Barnsley have had for some time. And Stephen Pears rushing to take this. We're well into the last minute of normal time. Kick downfield. Taggart wins it. Rammell flicks it on. And Fleming is able to find Pears. He'll kick this hurriedly downfield, and he does. And Taggart again wins it. The expense of a throw-in, but it's out. Fleming down the line. Taggart wins it. Redfern gets it away, and Andy Rammell flicks it on, and he's going to take on Kernaghan. Kernaghan gets in a good solid challenge, but it's a throw into Barnsley as we enter injury time here at Oakwell. And Curry takes the throw in and throws it down the line to Rammell. Another throw into Barnsley. And again he throws it. In fact, it comes off. It comes off Fleming and goes out for Barnsley's first corner of the half. Over 45 minutes gone, and Barnsley take the corner. And Redfern just wasting some time in that corner. Does well. And he's fouled by Hendry. And that will be a free kick to Barnsley. As Barnsley try to kill that game in that corner. Mowbray isn't even defending from set pieces now. He stood on the halfway line. And it's taken and played back to Archdeacon. Archdeacon on the move forward. Chance for Archdeacon, fires in the shot. Good save by Stephen Pears. And there goes the whistle. The final score here at Oakwell is Barnsley 2, Middlesbrough 1. Barnsley's goals coming in a minute into the first half through Andy Rammell and Jerry Taggart. Middlesbrough pulling a goal back after 56 by Bernie Slevin. It's been a battle here at Oakwell today. A good game. The score, Barnsley 2, Middlesbrough 1.